button is off. There we go. Okay. All right. Whoops. Now. Okay. So the audio should come on there in a second. The button is off. There we go. I'll tell you what, it'll probably be much better with my equipment than theirs. Okay. So I'll push that again. And, oh, there we go. So last time I pushed that, nothing was there. Okay, so now, is it still goofed?
Yeah, you're running off the edges of it. That one's not so bad, but it's the other one.
The one on the right?
The tab on the right.
Maybe I
okay,
can.
That's better. That's better.
Is that good? Okay.
We'll call that okay for now. If I run into problems, I'll email you about them.
Okay. So the homework, okay, so I'm delayed here a few seconds. So have you looked at the homework? Is there?
I've looked at it. I just haven't had the time to
okay.
hammer it out yet.
Okay. So
I started on go to viscosity. The viscosity.
Is that which one?
So number 2.
Number 2. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and click that. Oh, good. It launches in it. So it's delayed a few seconds there. I clicked it, and now it's loading. Viscosity, and there it is. Okay, so it's got that. Okay, this is weird. Okay, it'll show up there in a second. Oh my gosh, it's just now I'm clicking it. That's why I brought this cable. I'm going to bring this cable and a ladder. Let me see. How far will this cable? While that's coming up. Okay, so there's the picture. So, to understand the relationship between stress and strain in a fluid, the resistance, movement, breakdown of two major pressure difference and surface forces. Viscosity is a fluid property that is used to relate friction forces to the fluid to the motion of the fluid. Viscous forces are not only objective, but also between adjacent layers. And then it says part A. Oh, this is kind of a matching deal. Oh, God. Okay. Each item below shows a thin layer of Newtonian fluid between the fixed surface and the plate moving at some velocity. Assume the velocity profile in each case is linear and ignore any edge effects. Rank the items from the largest to the smallest shear stress exerted on the plate. So here, let me shrink that thing down. I'll test out that cable in a second. Here, let's see. I don't have my mouse with me. I really didn't come prepared. But here, wait a minute. So what am I going? Largest to smallest? Rank the largest to smallest. I'm guessing from right to left. Okay. Looks like this one's in the way. Can I move this one out of the way? Wait a minute. So let me just move one. Okay, wait a minute. Nothing's happening. Can I not put them in that thing?
Are you viewing it from the teacher's perspective?
Well, I'm kind of... Maybe I'm supposed to drag this. Which one am I supposed to drag? I'm assuming... Oh, what's happening here? Okay, what am I doing?
I'm wondering if the teacher's perspective you can't adjust it. You have to go into a student perspective.
Oh, maybe you're right. I figured that I would be able to just pick this up and drop it in there, but... Oh, that's the answer. Well, where's the problem? Okay, why do I not get to work the problem? I don't get to work the problem? Huh. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Just kind of drag it and drop it. I'm assuming that's what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You're grabbing them and dropping them. Huh. Okay, so 2U. Oh, okay. Yeah, so these two are equal. I think that's what it is. This is actually answers. So it's the rate of change, du dy. So the u's the top. So the 2u over d is larger than, oh, wait a minute, that's 2u over d as well. Oh, times mu. Okay, so you think about it, the derivative is, if it's linear, it's this divided by that times that. So this divided by that would be 2, and then times that. It's 2 times 2 is 4. So this will be 4. The constant will be 4. Over here it's 2u divided by d times that. So this would be just 2. This one would be 2u divided by that, which will give you 2u over 2d, which that'll be canceled, times 2. So this one and that one are equal. This one would be u over d times 2u. So that'd be 2. Hey, wait a minute. This one is going to equal those. So all these are going to be equal. So u divided by d times 2, mu is going to be 2 times u over d times mu. So this would be the coefficient will be 2, coefficient will be 2 here, coefficient will be 2 here, coefficient will be 4 right there. This one will be u divided by d times mu. U divided by 2d times 2 mu, which is the same. 2u divided by 2d, which would be 1u over d times mu, is the same. And u divided by 2d, which is half, times mu. Oh, that's a, maybe I should get that for a second. Here, I'll pause the audio. Hello? I'm all right. How are you doing?
Bet.
Yeah. So that's a weird problem there. Now it says I can go forward to the next one. What's the next one? Okay, I push the button. Oh, uh-oh, wait a minute. You know, this thing is awful slow. I don't know. It said, now this one's kind of interesting because, well, I have this pen. I wonder if I could get that thing working there. Problem is, man, I'm ill prepared on this computer. So it has the viscosity in here, and it has it as a function of which he says M is the torque, inner and outer radiuses, H, the thickness or the gap between it. It goes all the way through this. So this is basically a device they use to measure viscosity. And so you go through this thing, and it says, okay, so what are you supposed to, in this tutorial, instead of example Tuesday, okay, so you read all that. Part A, rotational assumptions. Oh, it's another one of those. Interesting. Okay, so it says rotational assumptions. There are several assumptions used to develop the relationship between torque and the viscometer. Two key assumptions are the contribution from the submerged end of the cylinder is small, meaning that the part right there at the bottom doesn't have an effect. And the velocity profile is linear. And that's reasonable assumption if the difference between the inner and outer radius is really small compared to the radius itself. Consider how these assumptions affect calculating viscosity. Each quantity used in the calculation has some measure, okay, which may be different than the exact value. For each condition given below, determine if the calculated viscosity using the original assumption and measurement is too large, too small, or unchanged. Drag the appropriate items to their respective bins. Okay, well, wait a minute. So first of all, it looks to me like that one has to go right there, but I can't get it to go there. Okay. So, okay, so yours, you probably have to drag it. And so this is the answer, but he gives those, and I can't figure out how to do those. And actually, comparatively speaking, in general, students around the country don't do as well on this. They do better on this one, though. System average. How can that be? The whole system has 2 students, and we have 3 people that answered it. That doesn't make sense. You know what? I think I'll grant full credit on this one. But you can attempt it and play around with it. Okay, I think I pushed the button. Okay, there's that one. That's the tub. We messed with that one. Okay, so let me go back to this. Let's see. Video solutions, calculating viscosity using a fluid measuring forces. Let's see what that one looks like. I think that one may be a situation where you watch a video and answer a question. So there's your video to watch, and then there's a question. That's it. There's just one question. Let's see what the video. Oh, it sends me to a media player. Okay. Oh, and then I guess I got to turn it on. Okay. Yeah.
Newtons. Now we're given, and this velocity is in the x direction. So we can set the shear stress equal to the viscosity times the velocity gradient.
Well, well, I think it's, let's see, is that the same one? It's hard to say because, uh-oh. Hopefully, oh, what happened here? Okay, this one's a little bit different.
So what I said is when that thing went to the video, I was about to go to the video as well. And you were going to hear two ends of the conversation. I saw the writing on the wall there. That's weird. Never mind.
Yeah, it's, so you get up to here. Okay. Yeah, so his handwriting's pretty good. It looks like he's working the problem. And he'll probably ask you questions. Okay, I lost my, wow, that's weird. My system kind of locked up. Uh-oh. No? Did the video? Oh, it came back to me. I don't know. Gosh. So tired of technology. Here's one that apparently is problematic. Let's look at that one. Okay, so there's a force pulling this. There's a little parabolic profile. Okay, so it'll come up in a second. Little parabolic profile. Looks kind of weird. Okay. So it's not parabolic, it's a very odd looking profile. Gives you the mu. So all you need to do is take the derivative of that equation, determine the shear stress when the fluid at 3.4. So all you do is take the derivative of that thing and insert 3.4. And so that's all you're doing. And so let's see what the hit says. First, obtain the expression of a velocity gradient. Recall it's how the velocity changes over space. Then use the given velocity and the depth to take account of the properties of the fluid. So essentially, do I not have one note here? There we go. Oh, there you go. Not exactly what I was looking for. So if you end up with u as a function of y, in this case, I think it was, okay. It was a weird number, 4.23. Was that u to the third power? I mean, y to the 1/3 power. So the shear stress is always just defined like that. And so it's just, let's see. And if you want it evaluated at y is equal to 3.4 millimeters, you would just put in y equal 3.4. right there, and that'd give you the answer. And so all you're doing is just taking the derivative of the profile, which is that. So this thing is really, I don't know what happened between last semester in the spring and now. It's like the network must have gone down a factor of 2 or 3. I was streaming fine last semester. I was streaming last year all fine. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they didn't pay their internet bill or something. I don't know. Yeah. They tell you how to approach the problem. You take the derivative. And then wrong answers for this course. Okay. Oh, so it's how can that be? Okay. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Where did the other page? That's the one that was most problematic, apparently. The rest of them look like, let's see. This one, I'll just give full credit for those if people do them. So the first whole assignment may be a wash, so to speak. Work some of the problems. Then what I'll do is I may just pull one problem out of here, maybe 2, and making that test. So, I don't know what this button does. Shows system comparisons. Okay. Oh, show usage statistics. Okay. So it gives me an idea. Well, I don't know. In the meantime, let me just try something. So if I was able to get a ladder in here, get from about last year, where could I get to? To basically set up about right here. That'd be about right.
You'd have to be at the center of that table, probably.
Yeah.
To that end, maybe. Because by the time it goes up there, you're gonna.
Yeah. So then the next question is, I know there's an extra cord, in there, so maybe I'll bring my ladder next time. I'll climb up there and get all that stuff off of there. Try to see if I can get, because I can see an HDMI right there. And so I'm like, I don't need much, like a foot. I've got a ladder that's that I could get there.
I'm curious.
Yeah, that one, that's HDMI. So I bet that one is connected. See, I don't know how to switch to that one. I do know. Yeah, so that's about, I'll bring my other ladder in here. So I got a ladder, I can bring that in on Monday. I'll climb up there. I'll come in early and climb up there and dismantle that part. Yeah. I might actually bring like a clothes hanger or something in here.
Hang your cord around it.
Yeah, so what I could do is reach up and click onto the ceiling so my cord would swing through that and swing down. Maybe I'll do that. Just gotta do what you gotta do, unfortunately. Or I could bring some rope. That's a way to do it. Somehow hang it from up there somehow. I hate to do that, but
you'd be better off with a clothes hanger idea. I don't know how you're gonna get up between the ceiling tacks.
Yeah.
But if you took a clothes hanger, you could bend it or
Reach up in
turn it
there.
sideways.
Yeah.
Hang in the trough.
Yeah, I may do
Just a
that.
thought. I don't know.
Or I could see if computer services will come over, and maybe I can try that first. See if they'll come over and install a HDMI that would run all the way down to here. And then a network line, so I could have the speed instead of waiting through that crazy Wi-Fi. Have you noticed that network being worse this semester than last? Really? Okay, so it's
I
not
have
this
to do it when I hook up to Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Sometimes I have to try it twice,
Okay.
3 times to make it even connect. But once it connects, it'll run.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not streaming
Yeah.
kind of thing. I'm only viewing, if that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's not as strenuous on these connections. I guess. I don't know.
yeah, you got me. And maybe what I should do is dig inside that cabinet and see what I have in available connections.
I'm curious, for it to go from the screen to projector there, why not take a double female and go in the back of that box and just disconnect the HDMI out of there with the double female splicer,
Oh, maybe.
and then run it from right there to where you want.
Yeah.
Just an idea, because that's how it projects the screen
But
from there.
that's got a VGA, doesn't it? Isn't that a VGA back there? Like you pulled the HDMI, I think.
I have no clue.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what a VGMA is.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but I don't see a hard wire coming down. It probably is a VGMA, but
I don't know.
I don't even know what that is, to be honest. I'm talking out the butt right now.
Well, I don't know.
But I just think about, like, everything's got a hardwire connection that I've ever been experienced with
Yeah.
internet, other than Wi-Fi.
So maybe on Monday I'll bring my ladder and I'll climb inside this box. I mean, stick your head in there and just look at the gaggle of wires.
No, thank you. That's an IT problem. I'm not IT. Have a good day, Dr. Finn.
You too.